All right. Good evening, everyone. So we are here today with Ms. Kavitha, who is a colleague of mine working in HIS International School as the secondary teacher. And also she's the head of secondary, where there are teachers working under her from year 7 right up to year 11. So hi, Ms. Kavitha.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm good. How are
Okay,
you?
I'm good. All right. I have two questions which is asked by our lecturer, which is, what is the effective application of classroom-based assessment as compared to school-based assessment?
All right. Classroom-based assessment, which is CBA,
Mhm.
the effectiveness will be immediate feedback support for continuous learning.
Mhm.
It also tailored to individual needs, fostering active engagement, for example, quizzes, class discussion, and group projects. Whereby for school-based assessment, SBA, it provides standardized benchmark for long-term evaluation. It does encourage comprehension learning through projects and portfolios, also prepares students for future academics or standardized exams.
All right, noted with that. And the second question is, what are the implications of CBA and SBA on students' academic performance?
For CBA, it improves understanding and retention through formative feedback. It also encourages skill building, critical thinking, and confidence. It may vary in effectiveness due to teacher subjectivity. For SBA, it ensures accountability and consistency across the school. It also helps students develop time management and organization skills and create stress or overemphasize grades, impacting creativity. A balanced integration of CBA and SBA enhances both immediate learning and long-term achievement.
All right, thank you for answering those questions. And I do have one question which I wish to ask you is, what strategies would you use to involve students in their own assessment process?
All right. The strategies which involve student in their assessment process will be like self-assessment, whereby we use rubrics for students to evaluate their own work and set goals for improvement. Peer feedback as well, where it facilitates constructive peer reviews to develop collaborative evaluation skills. And also co-creation of criteria, which involves students in designing assessment rubrics to increase ownership and clarity.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Kavitha. So I will pass the mic to Fatehah. Fatehah?
Okay, hi. Hello, Miss Kavita. I'm
Hi,
Fatiha.
Fatiha.
Hi,
Hi.
okay. I have a question. The first question, how do you integrate SBA and CBA in your teaching?
Integrating SBA and CBA teaching will be align daily CBA tasks like quizzes, discussions with broader SBA goals, which is project and exams. Use CBA to provide real-time feedback, helping students prepare for SBA. It also incorporates both formative CBA and summative SBA assessments into lesson plans.
Okay. Then my question number 2, how do you apply SBA and CBA for students with different abilities in classroom?
Okay, I apply SBA and CBA for students with different abilities with differentiate the task, whereby I simplify or extend assignments based on the ability levels. We do have flexible formats, allow students to demonstrate learning through oral, written, or visual methods. We also do scaffolding, which breaks SBA tasks into smaller steps and assess progress using CBA. Collaborative activities, whereby pair students strategically to encourage teamwork and mutual support.
Okay. Next, I will pass to Tara.
Okay.
Hi, Miss.
Hello.
My first question is, in your opinion, CBA or SBA is more effective in promoting student learning? Why?
All right, in my opinion, classroom-based assessment CBA is generally more effective in promoting student learning, particularly because of its formative and flexible nature. And here's why. Real-time feedback CBA allows teachers to provide immediate feedback, enabling students to correct misunderstandings and improve while the learning process is ongoing. It also customization on CBA can be tailored to individual students' needs, learning styles, and abilities, fostering a more personalized learning experience. It does focus on skill development, whereby it emphasizes critical thinking, problem solving, and collaborative skill through diverse and interactive activities, rather than just a rote memorization. It encourages active learning. Regular formative assessment keeps students engaged and motivated to participate actively in their learning. However, school-based assessment SBA also plays a critical role, particularly in preparing students for standardized expectation and long-term evaluations. A balanced approach combining both methods is often the most effective for comprehension learning and development.
Okay, for the question 2, what are the strengths and the weakness of both CBA and SBA when it comes to improving student academic performance?
Okay, the strength for CBA will be it improves engagement, it encourages active participation through continuous interactive activities. There's a flexibility, adapts to the needs and abilities of individual learners. There's a real-time adjustment whereby teacher can adjust instructional strategies based on ongoing results. Focus on growth, whereby it prioritizes skill building and understanding over test taking. The weaknesses of CBA will be inconsistency, whereby it relies heavily on the teacher's expertise and objectivities, which can vary. Limited scope, often focus on immediate objectives, which might not align with broader curriculum goals. And time-intensive requires significant planning and execution efforts from teachers. It also has less formal recognition, may not be valued as highly in high-stake evaluation system, whereby for SBA, the strength will be standardization. It provides the uniform measures of student performance across classes or schools. Comprehensive scope, whereby it evaluates learning outcomes over an extended period, capturing broader competencies. Preparation for future assessment, it prepares students for standardized tests, college entry exams, or other summative evaluation. There's accountability, which offers a formal record of achievement that is useful for external benchmarking. The weaknesses of SBA will be stress and pressure. High stakes can create anxiety, especially for students with learning challenges. Overemphasize on grades may focus more on test performance than actual understandings or creativity. Limited adaptability, its standardized tasks may not cater to diverse learning needs or abilities. And there's a risk of memorization, whereby students may prioritize rote learning to perform well on tests, undermining deeper comprehension. So for conclusion, CBA is better. It's suited for fostering a supportive student-centered learning environment where formative growth is prioritized. However, SBA ensures accountability and prepares students for standardized benchmark. A hybrid approach leveraging CBA for day-to-day learning and SBA for summative evaluation maximize their strength and mitigate their weaknesses, ultimately improving students' academic performance holistically.
All right. Thank you, Miss. I will pass the mic to Farah.
Okay.
So hi Miss Kavitha.
Hi.
So my first question is, how do you think CBA and SBA prepare students for further academic challenge or real world application of their learning?
Okay, CBA, it develops critical thinking, problem solving, collaboration, and adaptability by engaging students in hands-on real-time learning activity that mirror real-world tasks. SBA builds discipline, long-term project management, and the ability to make to meet standardized expectation, preparing students for academic rigor and structured challenges.
Okay. So the second question is, how has the use of CBA and SBA changed your approach to planning lesson or designing classroom activity?
Okay, lesson designed, I integrate diverse interactive activities for immediate feedback for CBA, while aligning them with broader summative objectives for SBA. With this active planning, I create tasks that balance skills building CBA with long-term evaluation, ensuring students practice real-world application and meet academic benchmarks.
Okay, thank you, madam, for answering the question. So I will
You're
pass
welcome.
to Fatiha
All right.
for answering the question. Another question.
Okay.
Okay. Miss, I have a question on behalf of Fatin because she wouldn't able to attend today because she had influenza. So
Okay.
my first question is, do you believe CBA offers more opportunities for individualized feedback than SBA, and how?
Yes, CBA provides more opportunities for individualized feedback because real-time observations. Teachers can access and respond to student needs during lessons. Ongoing assessment, frequent smaller assessments allow targeted personalized guidance, and also customizable tasks. Activities can be tailored to individual learning styles and abilities.
Okay, for question number 2, what challenges do you face in using CBA or SBA to assess student fairly?
Okay, for CBA, subjectivity in grading, inconsistent standards, and the time needed for individual assessments. For SBA, pressure from standardized criteria, lack of flexibility for diverse learners, and potential bias in long-term evaluations.
Okay, thank you for the answer.
Okay,